Okay, I won't pay you to go on.
Yeah, you better not pay me to go on my roof.
I'm not going to pay you to go on. Can
Don't
you pay me to go on your roof?
Don't give me $200 to go on my own roof.
Peter, is there anything wrong with your roof? I'll go on your roof and fix it.
There's nothing wrong with my roof.
Okay, then stop fucking yelling at me to go on your roof.
No, I'm saying you can't pay me to go on my roof.
Okay.
Hypocrite.
Peter, I know we said back in March when we made the first video that we might make another one of these videos. It's time. It's been a hot minute. It's been a couple months. It's time to do Can You Guess the Platinum by the Bad Game Review. Last time it was Can You Guess the Game. That was way too broad, really hard.
Do I have to guess the Platinum? Do I have to know the Platinum name?
No. You just have to guess the game. But, it's specifically... The new stipulations for this episode is... you have to guess Platinums that only you have and I have never played, and vice versa, by a really bad game review from... I grabbed them from Metacritic. You probably grabbed them from Poopy Fartland.
Okay, so the ones I'm guessing I have the Platinum for, and you do not.
And I've never played.
Okay.
Just kidding.
So hypothetically, we know those names.
Yes.
But by played, you mean on profile. So you could play them technically in other ways.
Okay, I take it back. A bunch of these are ones that we've both played, but only you've platinumed.
Okay. Mine adhere to that criteria. Mine are platinums that only you have and I do not have.
Okay. Which is... It could be like the 3 or 4 that only I have, but we've both played, or it could be the thousands of indie games that you were like, that sounds dumb and bad, I'm not gonna
See, that's the thing about this, is we both play wild indie games.
Yeah.
So the range on this could be anything.
I could pick all of the weird train simulator games, who knows?
I don't know if you could find negative reviews for all those games, because if it's a train simulator, it's a 10 out of 10.
I fucking tried.
Regardless of the quality. Yeah,
nobody's played any of the games that you've
No,
played.
that's the bigger problem. I ran into that problem a lot with your list, where I would pull platinums, and no one left a single review.
So,
let alone a bad one.
So unlike last time, where I guess it wasn't clear that the other person can't see the review on the screen, we're also going to try to blur out the words that give it away so you can play at home. Just to be clear, these are all PS3, PS4, or PS5 games. I guess that's only the...
Or PS Vita.
PS Vita, sorry, I forgot about that piece of shit system that nobody cares about so much that they threw it under a bus and then ran over it multiple times. So,
heresy.
Peter, do you want to go first, or should I go first?
I can go first. Does that mean I read to you, or does that mean I guess first? What does that mean?
Let me flip a coin to see what that means.
I love the ceremonial coin flip. That's my favorite.
Alright, this is an AGDQ coin. So, good RNG or bad RNG? Good RNG is what? You pick? Or bad RNG, I pick?
Good RNG, I will read.
Okay. It is bad RNG, I will read.
Okay, so you will read.
I will read. Alright. Our first game. Alright. September 15th, 2021. User only one here gave this game a 0 out of 10.
Okay.
This game is a huge steaming pile of garbage. The AI in this game is literally the second worst AI I have ever encountered in a AAA video game. This isn't in the review, but when I read that, I said, what is the worst? And then he said, only second to the worst game I've ever played in my life, Cyberpunk 2077. I love a guy who immediately delivers on the suspense.
That's true.
What's the worst?
You gotta appreciate
payoff.
that.
Yeah. The dumb AI didn't notice me when I was right in front of them, and when they did, they can't even be consistent. The gameplay mechanics are outdated, it feels like a PS3 game. Second paragraph. The graphics are terrible and look very cartoonish. This whole art style stuff is just an excuse for developers to be cheap and lazy. When I pay $60, I expect high quality visuals, especially if it is a next-gen only game. The loop stuff is also an excuse to make the campaign way shorter and also longer. The sound effects are laughable, the animations are trash, the physics are beyond horrible, the textures are pathetic, especially the water textures. The multiplayer is so boring, you can only play 1v1, no team deathmatch, no capture the flag, no nothing. The greedy developers were too cheap and lazy to develop a multiplayer that can hold at least 4 players. I don't recommend this game at all, nothing in this game screams next gen, I could have easily been a cross-gen.
This was
one
wild.
word in there should jump out at you.
This was wild, because I was like 100% confident, and then it was like, that can't be it. How many guesses did we decide we get for this?
So in the first episode, I calculated if you got it on the first guess, it was worth a full 1 point. Second guess was half a point. Third guess was a quarter of a point.
Okay, so my first guess matters.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to guess Deathloop.
Deathloop is correct.
Yes!
I was sus if I should have said he says the loop stuff. It gives it away when he says the loop stuff.
I was hot on Dishonored. I was like, this is Death of the Outsider or Dishonored 2. And then it pivoted hard, and I was like, I don't know. But then I wasn't sure. Is Deathloop not PS4? Is Deathloop PS5 only?
I thought it was both gen. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, I thought it was both gen. That's what made me iffy.
There's no way to check. We couldn't possibly check.
See, it couldn't have been Returnal. Knowing that it was a Platinum only I had, and then it couldn't be Returnal with the loop stuff. Okay, doesn't matter. I got one for you. You ready? Okay, this was a review from July 3rd, 2022. So it was this year, just a few months ago. The username is Bure1088.
I like it, beer.
Like pure, but with a B.
Oh, pure. I thought you said beer.
No, Bure is the username. And it reads, gets boring and repetitive after like 20 minutes into the game. I eventually questioned myself, why am I working like this while playing a video game? You might as well do some of this stuff in the game in real life and make real money from it. 0 out of 10.
Oh, fuck, that is impossible. So it sounds like it's grindy, but the grinding is a semi-realistic activity. Oh, no, I wasn't ready for this at all. I thought I'd be so prepped.
Oh, the confidence has shot down.
I was, as soon as it started, I was like, it can't be a game like Enter the Gungeon or anything like that. Oh my god, I'm so off it. Fuck. So this is a game only I've played, or you've also played, but I have the platinum?
This is a game that is not on my profile. I'll
Okay.
phrase it like that. Yeah. I'll give you a hint when you give me a guess. Walk me through your thinking process. What's going on?
I am trying to remember any game that I've played that you hasn't that involves making money.
Oh, fair.
And it's like San Andreas, or maybe Journey to the Savage Planet, but you don't make money in that. But it's like a game that has to be boring in the first 20 minutes.
San Andreas is so funny. It's like, go be a criminal underlord.
How is that boring?
In real life. Go do that.
How many games do you actually get to make money in?
Every game has money. What are you talking about?
Borderlands, you make money, but I don't have the platinum in that. Okay, so
That's true.
My official first guess is Journey to the Savage Planet. I can't think of anything else.
Okay, it is not Journey to the Savage Planet. I would think that you're focusing a little too much on money, and you want to focus on the activity that you're doing. There is nothing alien or supernatural in this game. This would be you could do everything that you do in this game in real life. In fact, I would argue that you do this thing in real life. You just don't get paid for it.
Is it pooping?
You do poop in real life. I assume. I guess I don't know for sure.
God, I have no fucking idea. I feel so dumb.
You're not dumb. You're a smarty. You got this. I'm gonna give you a second major hint after the second guess, and then you'll get it for sure. Alright, I already got the hint in my back pocket, ready to go.
Platinum I have, you don't. I'm thinking like Slain. I'm thinking Cryptarch.
Sure.
I'm thinking...
And Cryptarch does get boring after like 20 minutes.
It does not, and you do make money in it, and it's a game you've never even touched. Is it Cryptarch?
Is not Cryptarch. What'd you spend
game.
all day doing today?
It's not House Flipper.
It's House Flipper! Why am I working like this in a video game?
That is I was ready for that to be one of them, and then I completely forgot. I knew you were gonna put that in there, and I forgot.
I can't resist House Flipper.
Yeah, of course you couldn't resist it, you fuck.
It's like Crayola Scoot. You know Crayola Scoot is on my list somewhere. You just gotta be prepared for when it shows up. I thought House Flipper was gonna be one of those ones you were gonna guess on every one till it showed up. So I was like, I can't be too obvious.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh no, now you're gonna pick a hard one.
I have a lot to choose. I have a lot to choose from. I'm trying to find one that is Payback. Yeah.
I like how you have so many in your back pocket. You have like 12, and you're like, which one's the one to go for? I picked only 5. These are the 5 we're stuck with, unless we on recording find more.
I don't know if I want to. I won't blow the load too early. I'll wait.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'm on board.
Okay. Either you get this, or you have to run down the list. I'll tell you when it's the one that I had to dip into the other ones for. So this is one that you've played that I've never played. Okay. Another promising game... Sorry. August 29th, 2016, Kamamaru gives this game a 4 out of 10. Another promising game based on an interesting premise, spoiled by the Ameritrash design approach. In other words, every event in the game must involve tons of dice rolls. One dice does not suffice. You have to... You already know what it is.
Ameritrash was a huge hit, but keep going.
You have to roll dozens of them at once, apparently. The slick interface and nice art is marred by mandatory blur and bloom that gives the impression you are losing your eyesight to glaucoma. Ooh. After a few hours of unfocused trotting on a map at the mercy of RNG, you will shelve the game never to return. Think Talisman with better lore and graphics, blurred and bloomed to hell with more directions to go. So much beautiful art totally wasted.
The blur is throwing me off. Okay, so judging by the year and Ameritrash, my instinct was Armello.
I can't beat you, man. This is gonna.
Is it Armello?
It's just gonna go so badly.
Let's go!
I'm so fucked. I'm so fucked already.
Ameritrash is a board game term, and it's probably the only game on my entire profile that fits that description.
Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride isn't Ameritrash.
Oh, is it?
Nah, it's definitely a Euro game.
Actually got super called out because they mentioned Ticket to Ride and said that Ticket to Ride you build the rail lines, and someone said, actually you just ride the rail lines.
Yeah,
you don't build them there
actually you just ride them, yeah.
The funny thing is I know enough about Ticket to Ride to have said that, and I didn't make that correction. And my favorite thing about watching that show is correcting their mistakes and then watching 2 or 3 episodes later and seeing my mistake getting referenced, and I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I said that.
No, I can't. I get so mad. That is like the embodiment of why I dislike trivia. This you're actually wrong, idiot. And I know that's the point of the show, but like, I don't know. I can't get on board with it.
I just don't like the fact that they embrace the fact that he can't pronounce anything correctly. And it's like,
Gotti. So on.
All right, give me another one. I'm not gonna get right.
Sure. So I got June 20th, 2015. By Darth Arrow. I've been gaming for the better part of my life. This game wins, hands down, the award for worst controls I have ever encountered by a mile. It's supposed to be a joke, and we're supposed to be having fun, but it's neither funny nor fun at all. I made an account just to rate this a 0. I got this on a flash sale, and I still feel robbed. This game is not difficult, it is broken.
So the funny thing about that is the flash sale part is actually a big hint. This game goes on flash sales all the time. Is it Surgeon Simulator?
The answer is Surgeon Simulator. That is correct.
That game goes on sale for $2 all the time.
All the time.
I feel a little better now.
Listen, House Flipper threw you off, but you're back in the game.
It threw me off so badly, dude. Alright, I think...
You think. Therefore, you are.
I kind of want to dip into one of the other ones, just because I'm on a high note. But
okay, we're dipping.
I think I want to dip.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what dipping means. I don't know what your orders are.
Okay, so this is a game that I have also played.
Okay.
But I don't have the platinum.
Okay.
October 29, 2017, Waylander100 gives this game a 4 out of 10 and says, well, where to start? No game deserves a 0, but exactly what game were the high-score paid reviewers playing compared to me? I guess I've fallen for the pre-release hype again. Played both the previous new-gen games, and to me, no improvement in graphics. I paused at times Xbox, and the texture reminds me of 2005. The game engine is unable to render hair or faces well, which can be forgiven if gameplay story make up for it. The grammar's not great, but it's funny. Fallout 4 is what they're referencing there for no reason. Alas, not found in my case. Some interactions on the submarine are amusing, and alas, it shows how boring gunfights were. I look forward to the level exit screen to return. Leaving the politics out of it, the story just can't hold together a lackluster first-person shooter with dated graphics. As always, I judge a game by is it fun for me? Fun being, am I still playing at 3 a.m.? Suffice to say, 3 hours in, now 10. I needed a Skyrim fix. Moral of my story, don't buy the hype, ignore high-score paid reviews. Don't believe the woke mob, Peter! Don't believe the woke
mob. See, like, I got some hints there.
Yeah.
My gut instinct was leaning towards one game, but I don't believe this game is woke, nor does it have a submarine. It has a boat.
What's your first guess, Peter?
My gut says Resident Evil 7.
You go with Resident Evil 7?
That is what I'm going with. That is incorrect. Okay. Do you have the platinum in Resident Evil 7? Is that just like a total miss? Okay.
I do not.
Okay. But
I own the game, and I've watched you play it, and I've thought about starting it, but it's one of those times where I'm waiting to be very satisfied with the current state of my profile, because I'm going to have to play the game, 11 times?
Sure, yeah.
A Resident Evil game, you got to be ready. You got to have your schedule fucking cleared to play through it over and over and over. Like Resident Evil 2 and 3, I was like, I got nothing going on. Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, that was really the only thing I had going for me. Submarine definitely feels AAA, because, like, you don't get hype woke mob without, like, a lot of people playing it.
I wanted that review because he was like, who's paying these reviewers? I was like, I love that shit.
You know how it goes,
because we say that too.
Who's paying these people? Like, seriously.
Now that the cat's out of the bag, I know you felt that way about Deathloop. You're like, this game kind of sucks. Who's giving this a fucking 10?
Like, I don't think Deathloop sucks, but I think Deathloop is undeniably not a 10 out of 10.
Not a 10. It's like an 8.5, not a 10.
Like, on its best day, it's like an 8.5. I don't understand. Like, reviewers loved it. They praised it so much. Oh, boy, Submarine is the killer. What game has a submarine?
I feel like this has enough in it that and you're latching onto it, that I feel like I don't have to give any hints, but
there's a lot in this, right? It's woke, so, like, there's some key things to jump into there.
It doesn't even say that in the thing, but I said, don't believe the woke mob. So I even gave you a hint before the first one, so I'm not going to give a hint now. I already said one.
Yeah. No, it's okay. I'm not asking for a hint.
You're also already ahead 6-4.
That's true. Spiritfarer doesn't have a submarine, but it would qualify for woke. It wouldn't qualify for everybody loving it. What's a game everybody loved that was so woke? I'm like coming up empty. How is that even possible? What was the year?
2017.
That's a while ago.
It was a while ago.
That's a decent amount of time in the past.
I know what the hint would be.
It's funny because what I was thinking about games I've played. It's not this. This is not a guess. But I was like, Call of Duty Modern Warfare has a submarine.
It does.
But it's not that. Yeah, it does.
Modern Warfare 2 has the part where he fires the nukes on America to knock out the Russian invasion. That's original Modern Warfare 2, not actually Modern Warfare 2. It's not out yet.
Yeah.
When does Modern Warfare 1 have a submarine?
Isn't it?
Hold on. Are you talking Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4 from like 2005?
Yes,
Are you talking Modern Warfare Remastered? You talking Modern Warfare from like 2020?
I'm talking about Call of Duty 4. Either the remastered version or the not remastered. I don't care. Whatever.
My hint is just reading one sentence of the review again, which feels shitty. But It's the part you should focus on.
You know what's interesting is I wonder if Oxenfree has a submarine and I've forgotten it. The date would be right. It would be called Woke, and people loved it.
Okay.
Is there a better guess? And you haven't played... Oh, you have... Shit, you told me you played it.
I have played it.
Uncharted has a submarine. It's not Uncharted, though.
It's a U-boat, not a submarine.
Okay, fair. Good counterpoint. Shit. And I have the platinum.
Okay, now I have a hint.
I have the platinum? Confirmed?
Yes, you have the platinum.
Okay. Boy, oh boy, do I not have anything to throw out there. Yeah, I just said boy, oh boy. That's that's a good one. I almost want to have it again, but I don't want to make you read the whole thing again.
I'll read it again. We can cut it out.
Give it me again.
Well, where to start? No game deserves a 0, but exactly what game were the high score paid reviewers playing compared to me? I guess I've fallen for the pre-release hype again. Played both the previous new generation games, and to me, no improvement in graphics. I paused at times. I don't know why it says Xbox there in parentheses. And the texture reminds me of 2005. The game, because this is the PS4 review, but they said I paused at times Xbox.
Okay.
The game engine is unable to render hair or faces well, which can be forgiven if a gameplay story makes up for it. Fallout 4. Alas, not found in my case. Some interactions on the submarine are amusing, and alas, it shows how boring gunfights were. I look forward to the level exit screen to return to them. Leaving the politics out of it, the story just can't hold together a lackluster...
Oh! It's Wolfenstein 2!
It is Wolfenstein 2.
Okay, we got there.
I was just gonna read, leaving the politics out, it doesn't hold the lackluster first-person shooter together. Because you were like, Spiritfarer, and I was like, I said first-person shooter!
That sucks, dude. Wolfenstein 2's central hub is a submarine.
It is a submarine.
That's like the most submarine you have in any game.
I wasn't gonna give you hints. You immediately derailed yourself. I wasn't gonna fucking stop you.
We keyed into submarine, but we didn't key into the game fast enough.
Don't worry
we got
about
there
it.
though.
You did get there. You got there, and you definitely were locked on to guessing something really horribly, and then you had me reread it, and I was like, he's gonna get it now. Fuck.
Now he's got it. Okay, I got a long one.
My hint was gonna be German U-boat. I was just gonna say that again.
That gives it. That just straight up. It's smart that you didn't say that hint. Okay, I have a slightly longer one.
Oh boy.
September 25th, 2019.
Oh, thank God it's newer.
I think it's K. Grodany is the name?
Who cares?
Know. It's a 4 out of 10 review.
They're not going to see this.
It's a 4 out of 10 review. It says, I did it. I ignored all of the reviews that said the artwork was great, but the gameplay was terrible. I opened an account on Metacritic to implore you not to make the same mistake. As you explore the world, there is a lot of love. Toppling great bosses, exploring new areas, and brutally dismantling your foes. Between every great moment of satisfaction, though, there are ugly deaths. Not the type of deaths where you learn some humility and caution from your own arrogance or haste, but deaths due to clunky mechanics, enemies that are literally invisible until they attack, or the constant threat of fatal bottomless pits or spikes. Artificially difficult games like this show a lack of forethought on the designer's end that just goes to show there are a lot of people out there trying to cash in on the Souls-like and Metroidvania 2D phenomenon without having a good idea as to what makes those games work. Games like this remind me of how good games like Hollow Knight and Dead Cells are. Do yourself a favor and buy one of those two games instead.
Okay, so this is fun because in my head I immediately went to one game. And then as time went on, I was like, it's actually like 6 games.
Ooh,
it could be. It could. So my first thought, and what I'm probably going to guess, is Slain Back from Hell. It could be Axiom Verge. It could be Blasphemous. It could be. No, it doesn't have spikes. Axiom Verge is old enough to be that. I don't think Blasphemous is. Have I been bothering you about that for 3 years?
It feels like it's been 3 years.
Slain feels niche enough that it wouldn't have enough negative reviews.
Sure.
They said good graphics, bad gameplay?
They said I ignored the reviews that said the artwork was great, but the gameplay was terrible. So, yes.
See, I don't really think... What game... The one that sticks out is what game has invisible enemies? I don't think Blasphemous...
It was unclear to me if that was a bug or a mechanic.
It could also be Valfaris, but that's very recent. Same developers as Slain.
Is it really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, it's the same sword. It's a sentient sword. Don't worry about it. I think it has to be Slain. Sure. Because of all of the games, I would say it's like Blasphemous is too polished for any main reviewer to say looks good, feels clunky. Slain looks good, definitely feel. I'm gonna go Slain.
Slain is not the answer.
Fucking dog shit! What year was this again?
This review was in 2019.
2019. That's like that's about when Blasphemous came out, I think. I'm so mad because so many games are like 2D action game, looks really good. You could complain about the gameplay, but you're probably fucking dumb and wrong. Has lots of spikes that are incredibly unforgiving. Do I get a hint, or is the hint that I've already said the name, I just haven't decided on it as an official guess?
Of the 5 games you've said, you have said this game.
See, I don't think Axiom Verge has spike pits. But it might have invisible enemies, because I don't think Blasphemous does. Unless it's a bug. That game's so fucking good. Who could give that a shitty? Is it Blasphemous?
Why have you not played Blasphemous?
Is it Blasphemous?
Is that your guess?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank God!
It is Blasphemous.
What a good game! You fucking
Why
idiots!
haven't you played Blasphemous?
Why haven't you played Blasphemous, Peter?
He gave it a 4 out of 10. He didn't give it a 0.
It's like a fucking 7.5.
It's like, I don't know, the art was good.
The art is incredible!
Everything else, I don't know. Just play Hollow Knight. Like, if we're comparing every indie game to Hollow Knight, you would never play anything.
I don't. Yeah, that's really dumb.
I don't know the Dead Cells comparison really fits.
They're both... I mean, Dead Cells is literally a roguelike where, the whole game refreshes. That's
right.
It's not the same.
It's not really the same thing.
Yeah, it's like Binding of Isaac style. Alright. You're gonna win this. You're gonna run away with this. The next 2 you're totally gonna get.
Uh-oh. Now the pressure's on. This is brilliant. Just put the pressure on and be like, you're so smart, you got this.
You have to get a 0 on one of these for me to possibly win.
Okay,
all right.
I get a 0.
October 9th, 2021. Your Mum's Bill. 4 out of 10. I love the music, the art style, the characters, and the beautiful scenery. Sadly, this is all let down by ludicrous difficulty spikes very early in the game, coupled with horrible checkpoint system that makes you replay drawn-out sections and cutscenes just to get back into a boss fight you've had sprung on you while still woefully underpowered to have said fight, and with very little practice time beforehand. Add some laggy, unresponsive controls and a shield parry system that has a significant delay, making it incredibly difficult to block anything. All this adds up to frustrating, irritating gameplay that ruins what could have been potentially very fun.
I have no idea, and there was 12 hints in there.
Thank God. Alright, I need you to fucking blow this big time, buddy.
Okay, we liked the characters.
Yep.
We didn't like the early difficulty spikes.
Okay.
We didn't like the long run to bosses. There's a shield parry system, but it blows. We liked the cutscenes. Is that what he said?
don't think he said he liked them. He just said it was annoying to have to keep rewatching them.
It's annoying to rewatch them.
Just to get back into a boss fight you've had sprung on you.
See, I was thinking Kena Bridge of Spirits, but you don't rewatch cutscenes, I don't think. It does have a parry mechanic that would fit. It does have characters that would probably fit. Watch me like fucking Elden Ring again, but you have that platinum.
I do have that platinum.
You always get me with Elden Ring. I'm like, damn
I
it.
thought about throwing in something like that just to fuck with you, but I was like, I know we actually take enough pride in this that like it's not. This is not for fun. The person who wins this actually wins real life.
We do brag for maybe longer than we should.
Yeah. So like, if I tried to like get one over on you, you'd be like, this entire contest is illegitimate. None of this counts. You lied to me.
Yeah. Death's Door, you definitely don't have to rewatch cutscenes. I'm pretty confident. Man, you just like blindside me there. It's the parry. It's the parry that's killing me. Because how many games parry? It's like Dark Souls and then all the Dark Souls clones. Right?
Yep.
You have Lords of the Fallen, so it's not Lords of the Fallen.
It's actually the Surge.
I don't have the Surge.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
Have you played this? Is this one of your ones where you've cheated and you
I
played
have
this?
not played this.
Okay. So that rules Neo out.
I would have told you if it was one that I had played.
That's true.
Also, the person didn't mention there's only 3 enemy types.
That's true.
If
you complain about Neo and you don't mention the lack of enemy variety, you're not complaining about Neo correctly.
So, like, after we're done with this and you thoroughly trounce me, I kind of want to go through my extras.
Sure.
Either we keep it in the video or we don't as, like, maybe a bonus, like, extended thing. And I want to see how many of those you get just on your own. Because those are the harder ones, and I feel like I'm stupid for having picked the harder description ones for the ones that don't count. I feel dumb.
It's specifically a shield parry, right?
Just give me a guess, baby.
Okay, let's go with Kena. Let's go with Kena.
It's Kena Bridge of Spirits. Yeah, you know.
Okay. Okay.
I was like,
I think he's wrong, but it fits most things.
I have to get both of these perfectly, and you have to get 1 point or less, and I tie.
Hot damn. I'm taking a lot longer, though. If we had a time limit...
I think we talked about maybe adding a time limit, but then we fucking didn't because we're stupid.
Yeah, we should have done a time limit.
We should edit a lot of this dead
out. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to knock at this.
It's a nice short one. November 21st, 2021.
Oh!
The reviewer is Dino Beam.
Moving out.
He gave it a 3 out of 10. It is not moving out. Is that one of your guesses?
No, why did you tell me? I was fucking calling the shot. I wasn't actually gonna guess that. I was BS joking.
Okay, you're down to 2 guesses.
No, it doesn't fucking... You were supposed to fucking...
Okay, you're fine. You have all 3 guesses.
You told me it wasn't moving out, though.
Yes, you have all 3 guesses. You're good. You're good. It has great atmosphere. The visual design, the voice acting, writing, sound design, music, and insanity effects all come together to create a really cool vibe. But the actually gameplay is sad. He says actually gameplay, not actual. Puzzles that are either really easy or involve searching around forever or running away from things. That's it. 3 out of 10.
So that's awful because there's 2 games that have the exact same gameplay and I couldn't possibly know which one it is. It's either Amnesia 1 or Amnesia 3. Say it again. What year was this? What year was this? 2021?
2021.
Okay, go ahead and say the review again.
It has great atmosphere. The visual design, the voice acting, writing, sound design, music, and insanity effects all come together to create a really cool vibe. But the actually gameplay is sad. Puzzles that are either really easy or involve searching around forever or running away from things. That's it.
That's definitely the newer Amnesia Rebirth.
Okay. Point of order. I don't know. This is a review of the Amnesia collection, so I think I just give it to you.
No, it's that Amnesia Rebirth is the newer one that came out last year, or like slightly most recently. I was between the two. In my head, I was like, the voice acting and all that stuff in Amnesia collection is bad.
Okay.
And Rebirth is good. Like, the voice acting and the character development of Rebirth is good, and collection is just like a Unity asset game. It's not like terrible. It's a great game, but the newer one is so much better. So I was like, clearly he means the newer one, and the year is what made me make that guess. So that is technically wrong. So I immediately have to take 2 points because that I would have said Amnesia Rebirth next, or Amnesia Collection next.
So you could have just lied, and I wouldn't have known.
I'm not gonna fucking lie on here. I'll get called out in the comments immediately. You kidding me? This is going on the internet.
You also could have just been like Amnesia, and I would have been like, yes.
Oh fuck! I should have just said it. Well, okay. There's like 3 3/4 games. There's Amnesia 1. There's Amnesia Catherine or whatever, which is like a quarter of a game. There's also Amnesia 2, A Machine for Pigs. There's another weird expansion, I think, and then Amnesia 3, which is Amnesia Rebirth. This is like it's like not even a remotely normal. Don't worry about it. I played all of them. They're great. I've never gone back to Amnesia Collection and gotten the super brutal Insanity Trophy, but I've thought about it a lot of times.
Yeah, the worst thing about Amnesia is it's made me not want to play Soma, and I know Soma's great.
Soma's one of the, probably, if not the best horror game I've ever played, because to this day I think about it and go, ugh.
Yeah. I don't like that, like, look at these monsters insanity effect. I think that's really dumb.
I mean, it doesn't have, like, an insanity meter like Amnesia.
That's true, but it does. It's just hidden, right?
Yeah.
It's just hidden.
No, I don't think you literally, if you play on the highest difficulty in Amnesia 1, you can literally die by going insane.
Yeah.
So. Alright, you ready to fucking cap this off? You ready to crush me to death?
Ready. Oh, I'm ready.
June 29th, 2021. Saint Sinner 2K gives a 0 out of 10. Way too hard, way too fast, even on casual mode. Literally trying to 100% the game and about to just give up. So many cheap deaths and cheap deaths in the bonus levels. As the game goes on, it seems like you literally have to die just to find where a lot of the gold letters and bonus levels are. So glad I rented.
Where the gold letters and what are?
The gold letters and bonus levels. You keyed into the part that probably gives it away to you.
Is this Ukulele and the Impossible Lair?
Is that an official guess?
Yes.
No.
Shit. Gold letters. Really hard. But really hard from someone who's butthurt.
Yes, so it's probably not that hard.
It's probably not that hard.
Correct.
Does Cardo have letters? I don't think so. Is it Kaze and the Wild Masks?
Is that your second guess?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. I was like, Donkey Kong clones. Golden letters, Donkey Kong clones. Go.
Fuck. I didn't ball nearly hard enough. I should have gone way harder on you.
We're sneaking in. We're sneaking in for a victory. You ready for your last one?
Now that I spilled a bunch of unnamed liquid on myself, yes.
Yeah, definitely not alcohol.
No, it's water. What are you talking about?
It's clear. We'll leave it at that. August 12th, 2015, by Castle, spelled with a K, not with a C. Gives this game a 0 out of 10.
Classic.
I'm not the type of gamer that requires shooting and explosions to enjoy a game. I love a good puzzle game, and even enjoy spending hours playing chess online. Nice little humble brag there.
How is that relevant?
That being said, this game is so slow and boring that it's being sued... I'm sorry. This game is so slow and boring that it's being sued by Paint Drying for copyright infringement. In this glorified walking
That's
simulator...
an amazing rip for a review! What a baller! Fuck you, you're so bad, Paint is suing you for being boring.
In this glorified walking simulator, you just mill around aimlessly with nothing to do.
I know what it is.
Occasionally you stumble upon some little narrative, and that's about it. There are no puzzles, enemies, power-ups, objectives, or literally anything else that make a game a game. It is Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. I'm guessing the same people that enjoy this as a game are the same types that see a complete random splash of paint on a canvas and start talking about how emotionally stimulating it is.
The funny thing is that game has some things in it that are going for it, but I also agree with every single fucking thing this person has said.
Now, if you've been desperately looking for a game that you can play in front of your grandma without stimulating her in any way because she has a heart condition, this is your game. Otherwise, save your money and your PS4 memory. It is, of course, Everybody's Gone to the Rapture.
It's not that bad, man. If you actually get into the themes that it's putting out there, it's not the worst thing in the world. But
I had to pick it because it talked about stimulating grandma, so...
That's a good point. I mean... as a trophy list, it's awful, but, like, as an experience...
Well, it is like 5 playthroughs, right?
Yeah, it's more like the narratives that once as they develop actually are kind of interesting. It's like if you enjoyed Edith Finch or like Gone Home, it's got some of that in there for you, and you're like, oh, I like to learn about this.
See, I love Gone Home, but I don't like Edith Finch.
That's so fucking weird.
I know. I like how Video Game Donkey calls Edith Finch the gameplay version of Gone Home.
That's true.
Like if Gone Home decided to be a game instead
you
of
get to ride in
nothing.
a swing in fucking Edith Finch.
That's true.
Alright!
Fly kite?
Fucking Peter over here beat me 13-11.
Not even close. We had it back from the beginning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more.
Holy shit.
That I want to run through, and you only get one guess, and then I get to make fun of you.
Okay. I love being made fun of. It's one of my favorites.
This is a bonus.
This is like humbling me. You're like, okay, you may have won, but now fuck you.
Okay, so either we can cut this out and make it an extra video, or I don't know, whatever the fuck, whoever edits this is probably going to regret being alive.
That's true.
So, do you want to do one guess, and you have 30 seconds or something like that?
Yeah. Lightning round.
Let's. All right, I'm going to get a timer.
30 seconds from when you stop, right?
Yeah,
it's
once
not 30
I stop
seconds,
talking.
you
Once I
start
stop
reading.
Once I stop
during
talking.
the read.
Once I stop talking. Okay.
It's bonus time!
30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
April 17th, 2018. Funky Monk gives 2 out of 10. Definitely some rose-tinted nostalgia glasses with a lot of these reviews. In fact, it's possibly one of the most shockingly overrated games of all time. How a game with terrible controls and camera, empty, boring world, and repetitive, frustrating gameplay can get so many 9s and 10s just astounds me. I mean, these aren't even minor flaws you can just ignore. They're game-breaking. Maybe on the PS2 it could pass as something different yet flawed, but today it's so dated and horrible. Believe the hype if you like, but bear in mind, there's still a lot of negative mixed reviews and they all basically cite the same flaws. Go.
Spyro Remastered.
No.
Spyro
was on the PS1, you fucking dingus!
Shadow of the Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus is correct!
But we said one guess, so I've already failed.
I mean, he said on the PS2, and it's a game we've both played.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if he was like it's on the PS2 or if he was like the graphics are comparable to the PS2.
Okay, I got you. You're still fucking wrong.
I wasn't sure if he was being explicit.
No, you're garbage. Fuck you.
Yeah, I'm trash.
All right. Next game. July 10th, 2016. Wolfaru gives a 3 out of 10. This game is garbage with with a shit combat system. For some bosses, it's good, but some bosses are just complete unbalanced garbage. The end phase of the 7th boss, I believe maybe the 8th, has way too many mechanics to balance, and the camera angles make it incredibly hard to dodge the moves. This game has made me rage more than Dark Souls 3 just due to the shit design. A skill-based game shouldn't have you memorize your opponent's moves. It shouldn't have you be able to fluidly... It should have you be able to fluidly fight them just through your ability alone. Go.
Eldest Souls.
No.
Damn it. It's got 9 bosses.
That doesn't count. It's a game we've both played.
We've both played it?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. Lords of the Fall?
I also don't like this game.
Lords of the Fall?
The end of phase 7, the 7th boss.
Fury.
Fury is the correct answer with 7 seconds left. Alright. Reset. Let's go. This is great.
That was the real hint. The real hint was that they're long bosses. Yeah.
I like this version where it's 30 seconds and it's just me making you look dumb. May 5th, 2016. Dr. Loden gives a 4 out of 10. All these are 4s. Oh, I can't say the fucking name of the game is the first thing he says. Game is one of those games where the concept is better than the execution. Mixing music with platform genre has been done well in the past, the music levels in Rayman Legends being the best example, but in this case the platforming is slow and rather dull, and you never really feel as though the music is actually part of the gameplay. I gave it a good 45 minutes to hopefully pick up, but it never did, and I won't bother going back to it. Go.
Music with platforming? And you've played it?
And I've played it. I also have the platinum.
This one might just run out of time.
I have the platinum, you have the platinum, you didn't like it, I did. It's music platform.
Oh, I didn't like it? That's a huge hint. That limits it.
You have 8 seconds, so it's not
I don't
really a
know.
huge hint.
I don't immediately know.
Shit. Sound shapes!
Oh,
You
that game
big
sucked.
fucking dummy!
That game is not noteworthy in any way.
That's why I put it on there, baby! September 24th, 2020. You've gotten a couple of these, but I want to say disappointed, but I'm not, because you fucking destroyed me. September 24th, 2020. Aosan gives a 4 out of 10. I swear to God, they're only giving 4.
They're all 4 out of 10s. These
Just
games
for-
aren't bad. They're just bad for the person.
They're bad for these specific people, but not
Yeah.
bad enough to give a 0. They're still giving a 4.
Exactly.
Just for me, this is a very boring game. Yeah, this game has a good musics. Good musics.
It's
And
got good music.
That's what it fucking says, I'm not joking. And
It's got
cool
the good
character
music.
design. But stealth in this game is pure garbage. Deadline's tutorial is too long. Mona's shit-talking is so irritating. I don't like battle system in this game. I don't mind a turn-based combat system. But I think that in this game, battle system is not good. Despite the fact that I took the game at a discount, I regret the money spent. Go.
Persona 5?
I shouldn't have said Mona.
You said Mona. Just gave it away.
When I read that the first time, I was like, I should skip saying Mona, and then I said Mona. Fuck it.
There's absolutely no way I would have gotten that without Mona, because I would have
Yeah.
keyed into stealth, and the game doesn't really have stealth.
That's what he's saying. It's bad.
Yeah.
Alright, next! Lightning round continues. June 22nd, 2021. Dick Luscious gives a 3 out of 10. This
Damn.
game is
Was it good enough
ridiculously
for Dick Luscious?
Give it up for fucking shout out to Dick Luscious.
Shout out to Dick Luscious.
This game is ridiculously hard. Only low self-esteem people scoring
always
high on the autism spectrum could give this a high rating.
Accurate.
Seriously?
I know it's a game I love now.
Seriously, spending hours figuring out how to beat a single boss? I'm done. My patience has come to an end. My money wasted, lesson learned. Go.
Fuck it. It's got hard bosses. The fuck you want from me?
Fuck you, that's what I want from you. You're lucky I didn't give this to you instead of Wolfenstein 2.
I don't know. Fucking Death's Door?
No!
Fucking what's a game with hard bosses? Ghost Runner?
No!
I
I have to have played it, you fucking idiot!
Okay, listen, that's not an important piece.
4,
I'm not even factoring that
3,
in.
2, 1! Sekiro!
Okay, that's bullshit. Everyone loves Sekiro. That's garbage.
Nah, you're wrong. October 6th, 2015. Nighttime X gives a 3 out of 10. Ooh, 3 out of 10.
It's really bad.
Excellent game with the exception of the new god-awful soundtrack. If you were a fan of the OST, skip this game as it sounds disgusting. I highly recommend getting the PC or Xbox 360 version. They are superior. It looks like the greatness fairly forgot about this game. Go.
What was the year?
2015.
Shit. I was like, got it. Not in 2015, I don't. Alien Isolation.
No.
Oh,
Please. The 360 version exists for Alien Isolation?
I think it does. Middle Earth Shadow Mordor.
God-awful soundtrack. Recommend
Has a
playing
god-awful
the PC
soundtrack.
Recommend playing the PC or 360 versions instead.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's got a PC and a 360 version.
You're gonna hate yourself.
Tricky Towers?
Super Meat Boy.
Oh, agreed. Agreed on the soundtrack. The soundtrack,
original soundtrack
sucks on the PlayStation.
No offense to the new composer, but the original soundtrack is miles
Yeah.
better. They did what they could.
That was a huge hint that I didn't key into.
I didn't do that one instead of Wolf 2 because I thought you'd go, oh, there's a PC and 360 version. It's from 2015. Bad soundtrack. Super Meat Boy.
Listen, I only got 30 seconds. I got to spit out an...
That's true. That's true. All right. Here's your last one. February 26th, 2017. From 420 Dank. Gives a 3 out of 10.
Shout out to
Bosses are
420
decent for the most part. Fighting the same 6 enemies in very level sucks. Replaying
Neo.
the same levels... Yes, it's Neo!
Listen, if you have a Neo review and you don't mention the lack of enemy design...
It's got no enemies!
It's got like 4 enemies.
Let me finish it. Replaying the same levels 4 times, he meant times. As side missions also sucks. Only 5 weapons to choose from. Overall, I just got bored playing and quit on the 4th act. That's so fucking relatable. That game's so fucking boring. It's the same 15 enemies. It's the same levels over and over. God, it sucks. 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Peter, you utterly trounced me in the
2 whole
rematch.
points. 2 whole points above you. I'm the best.
But, like, that's essentially an entire fucking...
Do I get the trophy? Are you going to mail me the trophy? The belt? Are you going to mail me the belt?
I gotta look around for a thing I could give you.
Yeah, give me the belt.
I will give you...
I want your belt. mail me your belt.
I will mail you this belt.
The missing collectible belt.
Missing collective belt.
Missing collector belt.
The missing collective belt.
Yeah.
I gotta make a sick belt buckle for him.
Forever enshrined now. Whoever wins our game show,
how much
gets
money
the missing collector belt.
are we gonna spend mailing that back and forth to each other?
What I really want is to get a guest appearance and have to mail it to them.
Oh my god!
And then be like, "How do we get that belt back? How do we?"
I hope it's like fucking Matt, because he lives like 2 towns over from me. If it's like fucking Plat chums or like fucking.
Oh my god!
Else.
Mail it across the ocean of Plat chums. Missing collector belt. They took it away from us.
The collective belt. We'll have to fight back for it. We'll do a 2v2. We'll do a groups trivia.
That's true. 2v2 group trivia coming at you.
I hope this was fun to watch. It was a bunch of dog shit.
It's always a bunch of dog shit.
Fucking post in the comments if you think I'm better than Peter, even though I didn't win.
It's true. You are.
No, I'm not. All of the platinums that I had you guess were like really impressive platinums, and mine were all like dumb fucking garbage indie games no one ever heard of.
Yeah, dumb indie games. I love
Whoever said Blasphemous' combat is bad, you're fucking wrong. That game is great. Peter, play Blasphemous!